Fuad here, back on Behind the Gloves with another video, and this time it's a preview of this Saturday night's huge mega fight that is taking place at Madison Square Garden in New York City. It is the big fight between Amir Khan, Britain's Amir Khan, and Terence "Bud" Crawford. What a fight that is. You know, let's just take a step back for a moment. We have a wish list in boxing, us fans do. We want these massive fights to happen, these massive matchups. It's a dream wish list, and when you look at it, this fight was made with so much ease. It just seemed like it just didn't even take that long. They just jumped straight into it. But when you really look at it, it is a very nice little treat for us fight fans. And but yeah, let's talk about the fighters. I'm going to try back up every argument around this fight as much as I can with reasonable explanation. But hey ho, I'll try my best. I want to start off with Amir Khan. Amir Khan. The one thing about Amir Khan that is really frustrating me, not necessarily what he's doing, but the amount and the lack of respect that he is getting going into this fight. It's a bit mind-boggling, and I understand that it's Terence Crawford on the other side of the ring, but Amir Khan is not a nobody. Let's just recall who Amir Khan really is. You know, he's an Olympic silver medalist at the age of 17 years old. Gold at the Junior World Championship as an amateur. He is a former world champion, and he has taken on some of the best of our era. He's taken on the likes of Danny Garcia, Marcos Maidana, Zab Judah, Canelo Alvarez. You know, he's never backed down from a big fight. So, saying that also, he's also performed in most of these fights. He's won some of them. Yes, he's lost some of them, i.e. that Canelo Alvarez fight where he did get brutally knocked out in the 6th round. But leading up to that, you know, he was boxing very well. And it's an argument whether is it his chin or is it the defense with the way he throws his punches. At the end of the day, when he has won, he's looked emphatic. He has looked absolutely brilliant. And whatever the argument is, he will go down as one of Britain's great boxers. So in that sense, you have to give the man some respect. And the fact that he doesn't turn down a big fight, it goes to show the heart the man has. So you match that up with his skill set. You know, if Amir Khan comes into this fight 115%, it's going to be a problem for Crawford. And I understand Crawford is looked at as one of the pound-for-pound greats right now in this era. But Amir Khan is not a nobody, and this game is a brutal game. One punch can finish it, or in Loma's way nowadays, you know, it could be 12 rounds of great boxing. So you just don't know with this sport. It's not like any other sport. You don't know who's going to come in how. You know, even the odds aren't ever accurate in this sport. So really, it is annoying that he doesn't get the respect that he deserves leading up to big fights. Regardless of anything, he should get the respect due to, you know, his performances in the past and who he really is. You know, let's not forget who Amir Khan is. Now let's look across the ring, and you see a monster in Terence Crawford. Let's be honest, and this is where I'm going to try back up my argument that I've just laid out and face it forward. Terence Crawford is an absolute animal. He has destroyed all the fighters that have been put in front of him. He is ridiculously talented with amazing boxing skill, amazing knockout power. The record speaks for itself. 34 wins, 34 fights, 34 wins. 25 wins coming by way of knockout. He's fought at lightweight, light welterweight, winning world championships upon them all. It's brilliant. An absolute treat of a fighter, and he's got many years ahead of him that I'm sure he will give us much entertainment. But, you know, this is where it comes down to how Khan can box in this fight. Crawford is a come-forward fighter once he catches you. He's not stupid. He knows his ring IQ is one of the most beautiful thing that's almost underlooked in his arsenal. His ring IQ, the ability to know when to attack, the ability to defend a little bit and break down the opponent. It's very sly and dangerous. And yes, the argument will forever go on between who's better, him and Errol Spence, but you look at this man and he could cause anyone in these divisions a problem. It's a very special fighter we're looking at, and I guess that is the main reason why people are writing Amir Khan off for this fight. But there you go. I mean, you can look at it either way. But I am on the edge, and if I were to give my opinion in this fight, we have to go towards Terence Crawford just because of age. Because if we base it on last performances as well, you know, Khan didn't look amazing. He did get dropped by Samuel Vargas. The fight before that, he won in like 40 seconds. So, but again, against Phil LaCreco, who, if we look back, did go a few rounds with Errol Spence Jr. So, look, the fight night has to approach us is one of those question mark fights because, like I said, Amir Khan isn't a nobody and Terence Crawford is one hell of a fighter. So, whatever happens, the outcome of this fight is going to be very interesting. You know, if Bud Crawford wins, he's got an amazing name in Amir Khan on his resume. And if Amir Khan beats Terence Crawford, then that is a very big signal to the whole division, including the one man that, you know, is poised to fight him at some point of his career, whether it's the last one or the next one. God knows when. Kell Brook, he'll be sending absolute lights out to Kell Brook that this is probably the fight to take then, as he will have some sort of world title. And, you know, it is the man at the time if he does beat Terence Crawford. But anyway, we're looking forward to that. Make sure to subscribe to Behind the Gloves and keep up to date with all our content. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Behind the Gloves and Behind the Gloves News. And stay up to date. This week's going to be fun. Take care.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so by clicking this icon right here, or else